Alright, viewers, back to the latest tutorial in the Hercules. Today we are covering the autopilot as well as some navigation stuff that I haven't covered yet. So let's go and get the plane set up. I'll put the parking brake on. Right, so let's go turn the pump off. There we go. Okay, now the autopilot. So we have the autopilot control here, and we have the modes we'll be using are Alt, Cell, Nav, and Auto Throttle mainly in flight. So going from left to right, Alt is your altitude hold, that'll hold it at altitude set when you press the button. Your cell, that will hold a pick that you tell it to until it hits your selected altitude with this wheel here, at which point it'll enter Alt mode. So if I go and scroll this wheel here, you'll see the number on the HUD increase and then also on your PFD. So it's set to 5,000 climb. Nav mode will follow your pre-planned routes that you have set, so it's it's a nav hold, it's based on military, and auto throttle will hold whatever you speed tell it to in the IAS reference. Since we're on the ground, we can't change that, but once we're in the air with wheels up and flaps up, I will set that to about 250 knots. This will take off the parking brake and take off, and I'll show you how all that works with my head tracking mode. Okay, taxiing down the runway. Autopilot is engaged with this switch here. You flick that up with a right click and then the autopilot will come on. Let's go out of low speed idle. And AP off now. Okay, let's take off. The autopilot's on. Let's bring the speed up to, we'll go 150 for climb. Auto throttle on. And now we are completely hands-free from the control. I'll bring up the pages that I want. So let's go bring up the navigation. Pause it. Okay, so I like to have the DQ map on the second page. Then on the first page, I will go the nav radar you need to turn on. The radar comes on with this switch here. Once the bit's done, we can select map or MGM mode, whatever mode you want. So navigation. So you have your map cursor with some keybinds for that. So map cursor, go into control. You want to bind out most of the cursor, so I have the zoom in bound, I have the reset bound, and it's on a TDC axis, so I should do that. And here is the flight plan. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. We're not flying on the. Okay.
1,000 to go.
It's doing a carp this mission, so. I'm not sure what it thinks the carp is supposed to be doing, but it's not that there. We don't have any of the carp stuff. Let's go ahead and fix that then. Actually, this is actually a good segue into the next not segue base. So we can enter. Yeah, I did this in the other video. I'll do it in this video too. So we can enter coordinates using the map. So we go with the cursor. We press the insert. That will give us that. Then we can go onto legs. Paint. Insert our waypoint here, and then execute. Okay, now I'm gonna just try. Okay, yeah. So then we can see now the plane has reached 5,000. We probably had 1,000 to go a second ago, so I was heads down. When it says 1,000 to go, that means the plane is 1,000 foot from your assigned altitude that you told it to go. So we can now hold the what was it? Pitch. Yeah, pitch sync button to increase our altitude. We'll set a new altitude of, let's go 12,000 for this one. Okay, climbing, we'll do a 5-degree climb. Let's increase speed to 250. Now the engines will throttle up. I'm also going to go set on my third page. I'll have the engine going diagnostics. There we go. And viewers, that'll be it for today's video. Just a quick little one showing off how the autopilot works and how to use it. You also can, I would recommend binding disengage button for the autopilot too, before I forget. Right, so there we go. Autopilot disengage, just press that twice, it'll turn off the autopilot and silence the warning. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Shark31 signing off.